Hi everybody, it's Judy here at River City Sewing, bringing you this week's video news. Well, today we've just finished our Christmas in July/August party here at the store, and we've had a lovely lunch, and it was lovely to have everyone here for that particular lunch. And I apologise that we had to reschedule twice, but we got there in the end, and it was a fun day had by all. Out of that, we did a bit of show and tell. We did a little bit of Secret Santa, which was a lot of fun. And we have a theme for our Christmas party in December. Now we're going to start opening bookings for our December Christmas party soon. But the theme for Secret Santa for this coming Christmas party in December is mug bags. Okay, so if you don't know what a mug bag is, it's a bag that you can put a coffee mug in, or one of those travel mugs in now, where you can just pop it in, and go to your class, go to retreat, go to your sewing group, and everything's in there. So some people have little pockets for their tea bags to go in. Other people have little pockets for the sachets of coffee and stuff to go in, right? But it's a place to protect your little bag to carry your coffee mug to your sewing group. All right, that is the theme for Secret Santa for this year. And I thought this would be great because then everybody knows Secret Santa. We all know what we're going to get, but what variation of it is it going to be? It can be elaborate, it can be hand stitched, it can be pieced, it can be quilted, it could be anything you want it to be. But we're going to do mug bags. All right, so that's the theme. So that'll give you a little bit of inspiration of having a look for some of, maybe you've got a pattern in your stash. Maybe you've got some ideas of what you'd like in these mug bags, and come along to the Christmas party. So don't forget, next week I'll open up bookings for that ahead of time. We'll be doing it here at the store, and if we have enough people, we'll get the caterer in and do all that. But like today, if it's not, I'll be catering for you, and with too much food, and hopefully a lot of laughs at the same time. So keep that in mind. Now, classes coming up. Okay, first, before I get to classes, the ECA is on, the Brisbane Exhibition, or the Brisbane RNA Show. We're closed on Wednesday. Wednesday is a public holiday for Brisbane City Council, and we will be closed this coming Wednesday. So if you're coming in, come in Tuesday or Thursday, but not Wednesday, because we will be on holidays for the day. Different areas of Brisbane, all areas of Brisbane are different. So you want to check your local areas. You're going to go and, do a little bit of a shop down in Logan, or up to Redcliffe, or up to North Brisbane, into the Moreton Bay Shire. Everybody's different, all right? So you just need to check. But we'll be having a little bit of a holiday Wednesday. Hopefully I'll be home in my sewing room doing a little bit of sewing. We've got Jane's class coming up, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, Saturday the 16th. And Jane's doing her free motion quilting class. And there's still spots in there. So if you want to learn a little bit more about free motion quilting with your domestic machine, or if you want a refresher, or you just want to get started and do something basic, why not book yourself into that class? The requirements are online here. I'm just going to go through and change cameras. Okay, so Jane's class is the 16th, and this is the information here on the right. And basically all your instructions are here. It goes from 9:30 till 12:30, and it's $85, and we still have 5 spots available in there. Now that is going to go ahead. So if you want to catch up and do a little bit more of your free motion technique, then please book yourself in. That'll be Jane's only class for the rest of the year. That'll be her free motion class. Margot's got a couple of others still coming up, but I would suggest book yourself in for Jane and get those free motion things sorted out. It adds a little bit to your repertoire, and it gives you some different ideas of different things that you can do with free motion quilting. Now the other event that's coming up in a couple of weeks, on the 21st and the 22nd of August, which is a Thursday and Friday, is the pattern drafter class with Christine. Sorry, I'm just going to put my phone on silent so you don't get any more phone calls. So the pattern drafter class. So that's with Christine O'Toole. That's our the pattern drafter certified instructor. She's coming up to do that. It's the it's the dress, collar, bodice, and skirt one. And I'm just going to bring up. I'll come back to the booking page, and it's a 2-day workshop, those Thursday and Friday. And I've got 4 spots available. That is going to go ahead, and basically it's $395 for the 2 days, but there is some requirements that you need, and they're all listed here on the page. Now, you need one of these. You need the pattern drafter, which we have here in the store. You need something to be able to trace out your pattern on, and we say trace and toile. You could have some pattern trace or something like that that you normally use. We say 5 meters just so that if you have to do it a couple of times, that you have enough materials there. Craft paper or tracing paper, you need a little bit of that to do your pieces, and so on and so forth. We do have some 1 meter rulers here. We do have some tracing paper. We do have some like pattern trace and things like that that you can buy from us here. But you will need to bring your lunch for both days. We will have coffee and tea available for you, but you will need to bring your lunch. Okay? Now it's going to be upstairs here at the store, so you've got a little bit more room to spread out, but just keep that in mind. But there, it's this particular one, we break it up so that you do dress, bodice, sleeve and collar, and you get all of those done and dusted. You don't need to bring your sewing machine because we're going to have a couple of machines up in the classroom, because there's not a lot of sewing being done because you're making the pattern itself and your basic slope. There's not a lot of sewing happening. So we're going to put a couple of machines up here so that you can do that. The only thing we would ask you to make sure is you check all the requirements if you're coming along to that. And but if not, you don't have all of them, rest assured we have stuff here that we can sell to you. All right. Now there is another pattern drafter class later on in the year, and under events you'll be able to see that on the booking page. And Pants and Design starts on the 30th of October, and it goes 30th and 31st of October. Okay, so if you want to do some refreshers, this is the dress, bodice, collar and sleeve, and then in October you'll be doing pants as well as design and how to use your pattern draft to do different designs. Okay, so lots of different things there. Now we've got a couple of new items in store this week. One of them, I told you I was getting some Tula Pink products in, and I've got some, I'm just going to go change cameras. Okay, so we got some, Sally Tomato brought out a whole heap of Tula Pink hardware in conjunction with Tula. So we've got a few of those in right now. This is the start. There's quite a few more coming. So these have all been added to the website. So if you look under, if you type in Tula Pink Sally, or Sally with an IE, tomato, you'll get, there will be a little drop down here shortly, but I'm still working on it. So this one here is all of the hardware. If not, come in and have a look, because it's that beautiful pink like this. Is that lovely shiny pink. So if you want to match up some of those bags and bits and pieces, we've got a little bit more of those. We've got some of the zipper. We have some new Sassafras Lane pebble zipper as well, which is fun. So we've sort of stocked that bag area, and it's it's almost done now with all different types of strappings and um, some of the coloured ones and some more fixtures, so you just don't have the same old all the time. We've got some sassafras lane rainbow zipper pulls and things like that. So there's more and more of that, trying to contain it into a little zone. But we just wanted to give you a little bit more variety with some of those bags. We did get in, which was quite interesting. This is a funny story. So I placed an order, it must have been about 2 months ago. And for some reason it got stuck in the States. So we finally got that sorted out, and they've shipped me the order, and this is part of this order. And one of the strapping I've got it's a pre-made strap with the little fittings on it. So it's an adjustable strap, and it's, they've got stripes, and they're really nice. They're all finished, so all you need to do is clip it on to your finished bag. And the price changed between when I ordered it to now, and it's doubled in price. So I was lucky enough to get these at my original price, but it's funny to see that's how, these tariffs and things that are happening in the US is affecting some of these products that we're trying to order in. So there's quite a few fun items. There's quite a few items that have been discontinued simply because the pricing is all over the place. So, sometimes, there'll be some things that we won't get because they'll come in too expensive. But I like to keep the ranges of the designers that I know. It's easy for stores to go and just go buy it on some random Amazon thing. But I know the quality of Sally Tomato. I know the quality of Tulip Pink. I know the quality of By Annie. And, some of these things we want to keep the quality stuff. I mean, anyone can go on Amazon and buy some stuff. But when you're selling it, like we're doing and offer a quality product, we want to make sure that the quality is there for all of our customers. So, but come in and have a look. There's quite a few now. We've expanded a lot of that By Annie's range, and a lot of it is online. We'll be doing some extra tweaks to the website over the next couple of days. So hopefully all that new product you'll be able to see online. Other than that, that's all I've got for you this week. There's been a few new products, like we said, come up online, and I'll try and put them in the new and featured little section of the website. And I'll put a little tab here that you'll be able to use, and it'll be new and featured. So this tab will be around here somewhere right at the end. I've got my last chance and clearance, and we've managed to remove a lot of the, a lot of that stock. But here at the end, behind Tool Art, will be new and featured, or it just depends where it sits. So anything new, I'll try and put in there for you so you can see what's new. Okay. So thanks for watching. I hope you've had fun watching today, and I apologise, and I appreciate everyone who's been able to roll with any postponements or step-ins or things that happened during these last couple of weeks with people being sick and away and classes being all over the place. But thanks to everyone for your patience, and look forward to coming back a little bit more on the rails next week. Don't forget, like we said, show to holidays Wednesday, so we'll be closed for Wednesday. But other than that, love to see you in store again soon, and thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you in store next week. And if those of you going to the Ekka, have fun, and enjoy all those fun exhibits, and make sure that you go and have a look at the Quilts Across Queensland exhibit as well, with all those fun quilts at the show. So from all of us here, thanks for watching. Bye for now.